we go. Okay. Yeah.
Shabbat shalom. Okay, that was almost okay. Shabbat shalom. That was better. Did anyone ever see the movie Keeping the Faith? Okay, so that approximated the level of Shabbat shalominess that I was expecting. It is wonderful to gather together as a community to celebrate Shabbat and also to find strength and comfort as a community. We'll begin with a song from Nefesh Mountain, a Jewgrass band, called Tree of Life, and you should have the lyrics on the sheets that were handed out. And if you don't have one of these half sheets, then I have more for you.
Raise your hand if you don't have. Okay. I don't know what I was playing background. We sang it last week if you were here for the opening. So I invite you to listen to the melody, and then we can all join this week together. So we start with Adonai, hear my prayer. So we're still all coming back. Today there was a rally down at Point State Park. You might have heard it on the news. You might have been there yourself. You might have wanted to be there yourself but couldn't be. And it was a beautiful time of gathering. Thank you. It was a beautiful time of gathering and of solidarity as we all come through the events, the recent events together. So please join me. Adonai, hear my prayer.
Help these words heal someone out there. I am but a voice, just a cry in the air. I sing nonetheless in this flame we all share. Oh, sweet friends, come dry your eyes and hold each other by this tree of life. I'm angry and I'm tired, this great divide, but I sing nonetheless with love on our side.
A little louder now.
Oh, sweet souls who feel broken now, we'll heal together somewhere, somehow. Time and again we've been let down, but we sing nonetheless, still whole and still proud. Adonai, hear our prayer. Help by these words heal someone out there. On page 6, we join together. We enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. We turn now to pages 2 and 3 as we welcome Shabbat with the lighting of candles and kiddush, and I'd like to invite up David and Carol Moretsky to do that. Would everyone please rise as you are able?
These Sabbath candles give light to all those who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. The source of light. Oh, okay. Sorry. Do you mind if I? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'haglek ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei pri hagofen.
Amen. Page 5. Keep going. Baruch atah Adonai
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho b'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu, זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים. לשבת קדשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
You may be seated.
Okay. So now I have a working mic. And I invite you to turn to page 299 in the black numbers. And there's a wonderful tradition of blessing the children on Friday nights. But I think it's not just for the children, right? We're all someone's child. And it's a beautiful thing just to feel the blessing in the room and to extend our blessing to everyone else. So we'll sing the words on the left on page 299, Yivarechacha Adonai v'yishmerecha. So that's the second segment. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai v'yishmerecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, shalom. Yasem lecha shalom, shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom. Same thing. Shalom, shalom. Yasem lecha shalom, shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom. Let's do it that again. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. Now send their shalom out. Shalom, shalom. Yasem lecha shalom, shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom, shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom, shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom. Shalom, v'yasem lecha shalom. Which translates to, may God bless you and keep you. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. And may you feel God's presence within you always. And may you find peace, wholeness, completeness. Shalom.
We turn back now to page 12 as we begin the Psalms that welcome us into Shabbat, the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat. We sing the first 4 lines, and then there's some English. Unfortunately, you don't also have them on the sheets that you were handed out, but I'll try to call out the words as best I can.
Lechu neranena, yai lai lai yai lai, Mariana, yai lai 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 lai, Naria, yai lai 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 lai, Litzur Yishenu.
Let's do that again. I want to hear you all singing.
Lechu neranena, lai 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 lai, l'Adonai, Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong.
Let all creation,
let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechuneranena, lechuneranena, lai 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 lai, lari orai, lai 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 lai. Now Naria. Naria, lai 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 lai, letsur ishenu, lai 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 lai.
For all of God's wonders. For all of God's wonders and all of God's light,
we rejoice.
So now let us listen.
So now let us listen with all of our hearts
to hear God's voice.
To hear God's voice. Lechuneranena. Lechuneranena. Lai 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 lai. Ladonai. Lai 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 lai. Naria. Lai 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 lai. Litsur ishenu. Lai 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 lai.
We continue with Mikolot Maim Rabim, part of Psalm 93 on page. We might need to get you a new stand,
Yep,
Cantor.
but I can't do that right now.
Actually, we're not going to continue with Mikolot Maim Rabim. We're going to do Lachadodi first. Page 20 and 21.
Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kalai alalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ishmianu el hameyuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad. Thank you. L'shem ol tiferet velitila. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Verse 2. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki mekor haberacha merosh mikedem thinks nesucha v'sof ma'aseh b'machshava techilal. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Verse 5.
Itoreri, itoreri. Let's hear you. Kui va'orech umi ori, uri uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alaich nigal. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kalai yalalai yalalai
Please rise if you're
yalalai
able and
b'nei
face the
Shabbat
entrance as we read the Sabbath bride.
Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam b'simcha u'b'tzohala toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 b'nei Shabbat yalla 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 la come on join me yalla la yalla la Dodi likrat kala yalla 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
Lynn, they're sitting over there. Psalm 93, page 23. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines up from the bottom of the Hebrew. Mikolot maim rabim adirim mishperei yam. Above the thunder of the mighty waters, more majestic than the breakers of the sea, is Adonai, majestic on high. Mikolot maim rabim adirim mishperei yam. Mikolot maim rabim adirim mishperei yam. Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai. Mikolot ma'im rabim, Adirim mishperei yam. Mikolot ma'im rabim, Adirim mishperei yam. Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai. One more time. Mikolot ma'im rabim, Adirim mishperei yam. Mikolot ma'im rabim, Adirim mishperei yam. Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai, Adir b'marom Adonai. We've greeted Shabbat as a bride and with psalms, and now we turn to greeting Shabbat as angels. Shalom Aleichem, page 24.
As Rabbi Gibson would say, this is the tune you know, the one we may have grown up with. If you can join us in the words, they're always in the transliteration on the left side of the right page. Or sing la la la, hum along. If you want to put your arm around whoever's next to you, feel free to do it. We're welcoming those Shabbat angels to come and spend Shabbat with us. Whether you believe in angels literally or not is up to you. But we can each sort of be that angel and welcome one another as we begin Shabbat together. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Tzedchem. Tzedchem l'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malchei HaMlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That must be the sound of the angels. That hum.
And since in some sense we are all angels, messengers of God, I invite you to turn to you, the people sitting next to you, behind you, in front of you, and say Shabbat Shalom and greet each other.
Shabbat Shalom. How's everyone? Good, good. Shabbat Shalom. Hi. So this is my friend Cheryl. What's my friend Cheryl? I feel like I've met you before. Or you look like somebody I know. Either way, it's good. How are you? Shabbat Shalom. Does that say Evelyn?
We continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 26. I invite you to rise as you are able.
Yitkadal ve'yitkadash meraba v'yalemad yivrachirutei v'yamelich malchutei b'chayechon v'yamechon u'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael bagala u'vizman kariv yimeru amen Yehi shmeraba mevorach Le'olam le'al ve'amayah Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal Shemei le'kudesha Brichu li'ela min kol berchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Damira mi'alma v'imeru Amen.
Baruch Hu is on page 28.
Oop, papa. Ya la la ya ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 let's do that again ya la la ya ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated, and we're on page 30. Sort of. We'll also have some English in there. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night.
The Hebrew is on the 8th or 9th line. It's the one right after the really, really long Hebrew word.
Dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Korei ov halayla, kolei dor mipnei kol. becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim.
I've been teaching the adult B'nai Mitzvah class, and a few weeks ago we started talking about the Shema and its blessings, the section that starts with Baruch Hu and, at least in the evening, ends with Hashkivenu. And I see some of you who graduated who went through my adult B'nai Mitzvah class, so hopefully you remember some of this as well. This idea that the Ahavat Olam is a prayer that meshes the idea of law and love, that previously law was seen to be, in some sense, restrictive and bad, and love was seen to be open and beautiful. And Ahavat Olam, what it does is it says that actually you need both, and that the gift of love is actually the gift of law as well. The gift of the Torah is an expression of love. And so we sing the words of Ahavat Olam on page 32.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ahavta, Amcha Ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbenu, ufkumenu nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem negei omam v'layla, negei omam v'layla. Ve'avatcha tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael.
Please rise as you are able for the Shema, page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kehod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated, page 36.
Let's join together. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו עשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Shema and Ve'ahavta are actually a conversation with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam tells us of the gift of Torah and that God loves us by giving us this gift. And how do we respond? We say, God, I love you too, with these things. So let's join together on page 37 what it is that we do to show our love for God. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Page 39, we join together at the top. Standing at the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. And we sing a song of hope for freedom and peace and beauty for all of us, Mi Chamocha, page 40.
We'll use that melody we did before for the Baruch Hu. Yalla la ya ya la la yalla la 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 yalla la 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 yalla la yalla la ya la 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 yalla la la yalla la. Now Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, malchutecha ra'u v'necha, bokeam lifnei Moshe, malchutecha ra'u v'necha, bokeam lifnei Moshe Miriam, zezeli, anu v'yamru, Adonai imloch, leolam, leolam va'ed. Yadadai, yadadai, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Turn the page and also find your handouts.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך.
Shelter us.
Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach
us daily wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Amen. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Page 44.
Page 44, we arrive at the words of Vishamru. Right? Vishamru, we're really asking God to watch out for, the Israelites are commanded to keep Shabbat, to be shomrim, to shomer, to protect, to observe, to watch over Shabbat. And to make Shabbat, right? It's something we have to do, right? Shabbat happens, but we are God's partners. So, yes, Vishamru b'nei Yisrael at HaShabbat, and the children of Israel keep Shabbat, la'asot at HaShabbat, and make Shabbat, l'dorotam, for their generations, right? In those famous words of, I believe, Achad Ha'am, right? Which I think is on the next, yes, on the next page. More than the Jewish people has kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jewish people. We can keep that in mind as we join with this old favorite. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam v'rit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam v'rit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam v'rit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam v'rit olam. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam v'rit olam.
Please rise as you're able for the Amidah, page 46.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agid tehilatecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Komel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasei Avot v'Imahot, u'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, למען שמו באהבה, מלך חוזר מושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, בחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לישני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
You may be seated, and we continue on page 55. At the top, we join together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Page 57. Together at the bottom, we're in the middle of the page. You are with us in our prayer, our love, and our doubt, in our longing to feel your presence and do your will. You are the still, clear voice within us. Therefore, O God, when doubt troubles us, when anxiety makes us tremble, when pain clouds the mind, we look inward for the answer to our prayers. There may we find you, and there find courage, insight, and endurance. And let our worship bring us closer to one another, that all Israel and all who seek you may find new strength for your service. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod. Say, repeat after me. Modim.
Modim.
Anachnu.
Anachnu.
Lach.
Lach.
Now all together. Modim anachnu lach. What does that mean? Something about thanks. Okay, modim comes from the same root as todah, which means thank you. We are acknowledging, thanking God for the blessings, the gifts that we have. It's been a rough couple of weeks, and with all of the tragedies that have happened just in 2 weeks, it's sometimes hard to see all of the beauty, all of the goodness that we have around us. And so we taught this actually 2 Friday nights ago.
Yes.
This modim, and we're bringing it back again as a reminder that there is beauty and goodness and wonder in the world. And we'll sing the words. We'll begin with the words, Modim anachnu lach.
Modim, 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 anachnu lach.
Same thing again.
Modim, 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 anachnu lach. Modim anachnu אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך.
Do that again.
מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו לך, מודים אנחנו. I will give thanks for the sunshine, I will give thanks for the rain, I will give thanks for the good times, and pray they come again. Modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu lach, modim anachnu. I will give thanks for my life, I will give thanks for your love, I will give thanks for your goodness. You know I never get enough. Modim anachnu lach, 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 modim anachnu lach. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot.
Page 61. This afternoon at the rally at the Point, Joanne Rogers came up with Tom Hanks to speak, and Tom Hanks did most of the speaking, but at the end, Mrs. Rogers came up to the microphone and said, "We need to give out more hugs than guns." And that reminded me of this poem by Yehuda Amichai, which is at the bottom of page 61. Don't stop after beating the swords into plowshares. Don't stop. Go on beating them and make musical instruments out of them. Whoever wants to make war again will have to turn them into plowshares first. So as we offer a prayer of peace, we think of what it means to turn all of these machines of violence into instruments of beauty and goodness. At the top of the page, we join together. Grant us peace,
your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamivarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom.
Take a few moments now to offer our own personal prayers in silence. community is struggling right now. And even as our community is struggling, there are people among our community who are in need of healing of body, healing of mind. And we think of them and hope that our prayers, our presence, will bring them a measure of comfort, will bring them a measure of peace, will bring them a measure of healing. And so I invite you now to offer the names of the people that you're thinking of on this Shabbat so that we can add them to our communal prayers and send our healing spirit to them. As my eyes meet yours, I invite you to share the names.
Yaakov ben Chana, ben Chava, Chava Batili, Jodrano, Lefega.
Page 371 or 253 using the black numbers.
Find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu lekor habracha. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say
Speaking of healing, we are blessed and honored to have Rabbi Shira Stern in our congregation this evening. Rabbi Stern is a chaplain, and I could do your whole resume, but as I know, we say we don't do resumes here, we introduce our friends. In fact, I was in youth group with her sons. And also went to college with one of them. So really, friends. And she is also here as part of the Red Cross spiritual care team. And I'll give her a few moments to speak as well if she would like. Or later, but yes, you still want to come speak? Okay. And she'll also be around during the oneg so that if you would like to, you can talk to her. She's wonderful to talk to. So today is the 80th anniversary of Kristallnacht, the night of the broken glass. And yesterday we woke up to news that 12 more people were killed due to gun violence. And 2 Saturdays ago, we learned that 11 in our community were killed due to gun violence and hatred. Hatred that actually went back, not just to Kristallnacht, but even further back than that, for millennia. And frankly, people have never really gotten along that well. We see it in our Torah portion this week as well. What's our Torah portion? Our Parsha? Anyone know? Toldot. I find that Toldot always gets sort of lost in the midst of all of the other stuff, and probably because it's the story of Isaac, and Isaac is not actually a big character. He's mostly passive. He doesn't do much in the way of acting. But we do start to get the story of Jacob. So Isaac and Rebekah have twin boys named Jacob and Esau. Okay, just making sure you're following along at least a little bit. And they don't really like each other from before they were born. Rebekah gets pregnant, and the text says that there were that the two children inside of her, the 2 boys inside of her, mitrotzetzim, which is like running around and fighting and really getting in it with each other from the womb. And it doesn't stop there, because what happens next is they're born. Esau comes out first. Jacob comes out second, holding on to Esau, saying, "No, don't you come out first. I wanted it." He doesn't actually say that, he's an infant, but that seems to be what's happening. And Isaac loves Esau, and Rebekah loves Jacob. Not good dynamics, because it really sets the 2 brothers up to be at each other's throats really their entire lives. We can even get to the parshiot where we read whether or not they were actually at each other's throats, which is in a few weeks, but they don't like each other. And they try to undermine each other when they can. In particular, because Esau is the firstborn and therefore ahead, Jacob and Rebekah, his mother, try to undermine Esau and his status. And what ends up happening is that because they're so unconcerned with each other, because they keep going at it, they end up seeking what's best for them without thought to what that actually means in a larger scale. So what does that mean in a larger scale? Is that these 2 nations, as they grow up, are at war. They hate each other. Jewish tradition understands the descendants of Esau to be the epitome of evil. And in particular, they use the tribal name for Esau, the Edomites, to refer to the Romans who destroyed the temple in the year 70 and destroyed what had been Jewish life up to that point. These 2 brothers and the fighting between them and the hatred between them spawns destruction and hatred and violence. It was 80 years ago today that that violence came to a head again. And Reverend Liddy Barlow, who's the head of the Christian Associates of Southwest Pennsylvania, actually spoke really beautifully about this earlier today. So I asked her if I could share some of her words because of the difference between what happened 80 years ago and what is happening now. And it's that difference that is exceedingly important. She said, "It was 80 years ago today that violent mobs coordinated by Hitler's government killed 91 Jewish people, destroyed 1,000 synagogues, and looted and vandalized Jewish homes, businesses, schools, and cemeteries. On Kristallnacht, neighbors stood by and did nothing. First responders stood by and did nothing. And Christians all over Germany stood by and did nothing. That was the night of broken glass. On October 27th, Pittsburgh experienced our own morning of broken glass. The vicious bigotry that drove the Nazis, an unfounded hatred millennia old, resurfaced in our own city. Anti-Semitic terror interrupted 3 congregations in the very midst of their prayers, seeking to kill and wound and traumatize and destroy. But this time, something was different. This time, neighbors did not stand aside. This time, first responders did not stand aside. And this time, Christians did not and will not stand aside." There was an article that I was sent this morning that spoke of how amazing it was that all of the different religious groups in Pittsburgh came together so quickly in the aftermath of our own experience of broken glass and broken lives. Something that might have been unheard of, and in fact, I don't think I had ever experienced before anywhere else that I'd lived. But it's not that all of a sudden the community came together. It's that we have been building bridges. We are a city of bridges that unites and comes together in good times so that when tragedy strikes, those relationships are already there. That's why Wasi Muhammad, the executive director of the Islamic Center of Pittsburgh, could be on our bima, could be at the vigils, could be everywhere, because we already have those relationships. The hatred that spawned and spurred someone to go into a synagogue and shoot worshipers. The hatred that spurred someone to go into a nightclub, a dance club, and shoot peers is not one that we really allow in our city and not one that we should allow in our country. Instead, it's about coming together, standing up for each other and with each other. And I know from my colleagues in Thousand Oaks that, in fact, they also have those relationships and have come together in solidarity, in unity, in compassion, and in strength. Because when we work together, when we think about how what we do impacts everyone around us, then we can truly build these communities of hope and strength. And so my wish for you on this Shabbat, as we commemorate 80 years since Kristallnacht, as we mourn the terror and the loss of life here and in Thousand Oaks, and in Florida and in Kentucky and everywhere where hatred lifts up its head, we know that when we come together, when we offer the goodness that is within us and we share that goodness with each other, that we will be stronger and we will be at peace. Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi Stern, can I invite you up now? She's even wearing all of her Red Cross gear.
Shabbat Shalom. How's that? Okay. I do have a voice, and I'm glad I'm here to share it with you. So one of the things that I do when something happens in the world is I, like Mrs. Rogers quoted her husband, I looked for the helpers. And I found that out when I read a piece many, many years ago by a wonderful rabbi. This rabbi was a man with many, many disciples, and he taught not just by word, thank you. He also taught by example. And he had a lot of talmidim, he had a lot of students who loved him. And one day he said, how do you know the difference? How can you tell the difference between night and day? How do you know when day has arrived and the night has gone? And one student who was absolutely always the first one to raise his hand said, I know. When you can tell the difference between a tree and a donkey. And the rabbi smiled and said, nice, but no. And another Talmud said, well, maybe it's when you see the difference, you can tell the difference between a chicken and a horse. No, said the rabbi. And every student sitting around him, each had their own example. And the rabbi smiled and looked at them and said, you know when the dawn is broken and night has gone, when you can look into the eyes of another and recognize them as a sister or a brother. And that's what we do. We look into each other's eyes and we see our sisters and we see our brothers, regardless of race, creed, religion, anything. We look at them and we say, I understand. I'm with you. I see your humanity. And so when bad things happen, sometimes we look at the broken glass, and sometimes we look at the people who are there to help clean up the glass, pick up the pieces, and bring people back together again. It has been a difficult 2 weeks for all of you in this room. I can't imagine what it must have been like. Know that people from far away felt as if we were all from Pittsburgh. And so it's an honor for me to be here to recognize each of you as my sisters and my brothers. Shabbat Shalom.
A few quick announcements. First of all, thank you to Laura Arnold and Lynn Rubinson for being our greeters. Tonight's oneg will be in the plaque hallway where you came in, rather than in the auditorium as it normally is. We have the wonderful pleasure of hosting the Israeli American Committee and people from Philadelphia, Cleveland, Cincinnati, all over who wanted to come in and support Pittsburgh and in particular the Israeli American community here in Pittsburgh. So we're glad to be hosting them. It just means we need to move our oneg to another spot, but it'll still be good. We also have to thank Edgar Snyder for underwriting our cantorial program and allowing us to really support Jewish music here at Temple Sinai. Just a couple of other pieces of information. One, tomorrow, Torah study 8:30, services at 9:15 in the chapel. Wednesday is our book group is meeting at 1:15. And they've been reading The 7 Good Years by Etgar Keret. I got to meet him when I was in Jerusalem, and he's fascinating, and I'm sure this book is as well, and there will be a good discussion around it. Next week, we also have Tat Shabbat with snacks at 5 and service at 5:30, and then our normal service at 7 p.m., where we celebrate yet another conversion, someone else joining the Jewish community, and it's really wonderful that, that he has done so. That's all we've got. Also, actually, that's not all we've got. Because the one other thing that I want to remind you is that there are people to talk to, counselors at the JCC, and rabbis here in town and around the country who are offering support of whatever sort that they can offer. And please do not hesitate. If you feel like you want to talk to someone, you can. One of the things that I've been hearing again and again is, oh, I'm not that close. I don't need to take this person away from other people who need them. Don't worry about it. That's what they're there for. And in fact, when everyone says that, they just sit there doing nothing because everyone is too scared to, or too concerned that they're not worthy of talking to someone. And this is just a reminder that you are worth talking to someone if you want to talk to someone. So please take advantage of those opportunities that we have here. We turn now to the conclusion of our service, which is on page 282. And I'll invite you to please rise as you're able for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. 2 pages ahead. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Before we turn to the mourner's Kaddish and remember the people who have died at this season in years past and in recent days and weeks, a poem by one of my colleagues from Thousand Oaks who wrote a version of Kaddish for a Kaddish after gun violence for when humanity fails itself. This is by Rabbi Paul Kipnis. Yitgadal v'yitkadesh shemei rabbah, exalted and holy be your great name. Yet little feels holy today. Another mass shooting, an incomprehensible horror, too many dead and too many wounded, and we are left to mourn the dead, to heal the wounded, and to wonder why. Ba'alma divrach Yerutei, in the world which you, God, created according to plan. But is this part of your plan? That death and destruction emerges from the free will you entrusted to us? That automatic gunfire rains down unceasingly? That people kill people using weapons we designed and created with the minds you accorded us? V'yamlich malchutei b'chayachon uvyomechon. May your majestic love be revealed in the days of our lifetime. In your Torah, we are taught that when Moses and the Israelites stood praying at the shores of the Red Sea, while the Egyptian army was bearing down on them, you called out to us, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move on." So help us move on. Not by forgetting this horror, not by explaining it away, not by blaming the easy targets, but by having the courage to mourn the dead, to heal the victims, to bless the first responders, to lead with love, change the laws, and save lives. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu. May there soon be abundant peace from heaven and life for us. Peace that comes because we did not become inured to the continual violence in our houses of worship and our concert venues, our schools, our malls, and our neighborhoods. And we did not allow the calls for prayers to turn us away from the actions we must take to end mass shootings. But because we did have the courage to stand up, to speak up, to act out, Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, to all Israel and to all the world, so that one day your world, free from this violence, will finally reflect your exaltedness and holiness. V'imru, and we say, Amen. As I read the names of the people that you are mourning on this Shabbat, the people whose yahrzeits occur during the coming week, I invite you to rise so that we can recognize you as a mourner. We think on this Shabbat of William E. Alexander, Erna K. Bauer, Sadie Belkoff, Harriet Gusky Bennett, George Berman, Joseph J. Bernstein, Edward Bolston, Samuel Nathan Cohen, Rosalie Cutright, Irma Devlin, Charles Dunn, Louis S. Frankel, Simon Geller, David Derman, Fanny Goldberg, Dr. Julius Goldstein, Linda Goldston, Harry Gomberg, Jack J. Greenberg, Samuel Hackman, Velma Hall, Anna Lewinter Hirsch, Harry S. Carlson, Sarah G. Kaufman, Harry Keene, Marty Klein, Saul Koppelson, Sandy Michelle Kronzek, Isidore Krauss, Mary Lample, Samuel Leff, Ruth Levitt, Harry Mann, Norman Marcus, Samuel Margolis, Sonia Mazo, Evelyn C. Miller, Ron Moritz, Norma M. Perlmutter, Sarah Goldstein-Puston, Erica Reber, Sylvan Robinson, Harold Lazar Rolbin, Pearl Rubin, Gittel Sablowski, Sherwin Smalley, Harriet Schmidt, Zoltan Smoke, Marita Tolentino, Earl Weinstein, Florence B. Wolfe, and Michael Yurko. And we also think of Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin, whose yahrzeit was last week. And we also think of those who have died in recent days and weeks. First, the 12 who died in Thousand Oaks: Ron Heelis, Noel Sparks, Dan Manrique, Justin Meek, Cody Kaufman, Elena Housley, Telemachus Orphanos, Sean Adler, Mark Mesa Jr., Blake Dingman, Jacob Dunham, and Christina Morissette. We think of those in our community: Ida Moretsky, the mother of David, Carol Moretsky, Goldie Ottenheimer, Sandra Grobstein. And we think of the 11 who died in the Tree of Life building: Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Daniel Stein, Melvin Wax, and Irving Younger. Richard Fleming was the friend of Aaron Robinson, one of our custodians. Think of Maurice Stallard and Vicki Jones, who died just because they were Black. We think of our community members, Norma Cook, Lawrence Gordon, and Naomi Breslau. We now join together in rising to support our mourners so that no mourner ever has to stand alone, as we offer the Mourner's Kaddish, which is on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. B'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael. B'agalau v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam le'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'tadar v'tale v'talal shmei dekudasha
Brichu.
Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. V'hei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates peace on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world, as together we say, Amen.
Do you want to introduce?
Sorry?
Do you want to introduce?
Yeah, sure.
You can have a seat for a moment. You can have 2 pages in front of you at the same time. We turn to page 321, where we find the words of Adon Olam. Right? Many of us grew up with Adon Olam, right? Adon Olam, Hashem, right? The old one. But in the words of Adon Olam, which we're so happy to put with all these different tunes, actually are really profound. And at the beginning, we talk about the God that is forever, who is really the one in charge of everything. Right? So we talk about this God in the expanse of the world at the beginning. And it goes on like that for a couple paragraphs. But by the time we get to the end, we say the words, Biyado afkid ruchi. In God's hand, I entrust my spirit. Right? So we come down to this very personal sense of God as the one in whom we can have faith, however we might we understand God, whether we imagine God up in the heavens or we see that God that a piece of which is in each one of us. And we'll join together for this final paragraph, Beyado afkid ruchi. Right? In your hands I entrust my spirit. When I sleep and when I awake, and with my spirit, my body also, Adonai is with me, and I shall not fear. So that's what you're hearing in the background. You'll hear it. Beyado. Beyado afkid ruchi, v'edi shan v'yaira, v'him ruchi geviati, Adonai li v'lo ira, v'him ruchi geviati, Adonai li. Now you can turn to the last stanza on the sheets. My soul I give to you, my spirit in your care. Draw me near, I shall not fear. Hold me in your hand. Draw me near. Draw me near, I shall not fear. Safely in your, pick whichever one you want now. Beyado afkid ruchi, v'edi shan v'yaira, v'im ruchi geviati, Adonai li v'lo ira. Adonai li v'lo ira. Beyado one last time. Beyado afkid ruchi, v'edi shan v'yaira, v'im ruchi geviati, Adonai li v'lo ira. Nati, Adonai Li. Adonai Li velo ira.
Bruchim atem b'voachem, u'ruchim atem b'tzeitchem me'ata v'ad olam. Blessed are you as you come into sacred space and form community, and blessed are you as you go out and create community with the blessings that you each have to share. As together we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei minei mizonot. Praised are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who makes all sorts of yummy treats like animal crackers. Shabbat shalom.
Go ahead and pass it. A dinosaur.